why would I waste time with the intro when we could just go to Charleston? So, but I do have to do a little intro because I want to tell you guys what we're going to actually be doing there. So I'm going to Charleston for a work trip for my dad, but he's going to be working all day. So we're going Tuesday through Friday, and I'm so excited. We're going to go to all the filming locations of Outer Banks, as many as we can go to, and we're going to go to a few of the restaurants that the cast says that they love, and we're going to do like outfits of the days because I'm really excited. Also, it's like 2.5 hours away, maybe 2 hours, so we're going to go get some lunch on the way, so.
The Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth. It's the sort of place where you either have 2 jobs or 2 houses, 2 tribes, 1 island.
Alright, this was the first night in Charleston. We had a dinner we went to, but yeah, right after the dinner, we decided to go to the motel where JJ went housekeeping, and that, I actually did post that TikTok, so it's on my TikTok if you want to go watch it. This is the door, 229. It was actually so surreal because, you know, I got to stand in the same spot Rudy did. But anyway, this is the window that John B and JJ were on. The next morning. Sorry for all the voiceovers, but you are not about to catch me talking in public to my camera. Anyway, let's go to South Charleston where they film basically the entire show. So we're gonna go see JJ's house, Sarah's house. We're gonna go to the tower that Topper pushed JJ off, or John B off of, my bad. And then to some restaurants and other filming locations that I'm not sure yet, but we're going to go to. So wish me luck. Alright, this is the famous tower that John B fell off of. I would not recommend coming here. It is full of kids running around up and down the tower. It was actually insane. But how did John B only break an arm? Because it was actually pretty tall, like it was a lot of stairs. Also, now this bridge is the bridge that John B and Sarah were on her boat under it, and the rest of the Pogues were on top, and they crossed. It was like a powerful scene in season 2, okay? This was the bridge, okay? And then now is Sarah's house we went to. It sucked because you couldn't see anything. The only thing we could see was this wall where Key was like, murderer. But fun fact, JJ's house is actually on the same property that Sarah's is. So, then next was actually this street where JJ destroyed in season 4. And it looked completely different in the show because all the cars were gone. And lastly is The Cut, which is Kiara's parents' restaurant. That's all we got from that, unfortunately. Alright, it is the next day. And today we are basically going to the Isle of Palms. And we're not going to any filming locations today, but we are going to Acme Low Country Kitchen, and Drew Starkey said he loves this restaurant, so we're going to go there and I'll film it. Fit check first, and then a TikTok I made about the restaurant.
Acme Low Country Kitchen on.
Yeah, so let's go. What else am I supposed to do? Anyway, this is the iconic bridge, you know, from season 2 that we had to cross in order to get to the restaurant. This was me looking super excited, you know, because I was ready. Anyway, this is a beautiful view on the way to the restaurant. It was awesome. We are finally here at the Low Country Kitchen. Okay, it's called Acme. This is me looking for Country Club. I could not find him yet. The fact that Drew Starkey touched that door is actually insane. Paper straws sucked, but it's okay. It's okay. The food, honestly, the fries were delicious. Just not the shrimp. But it's okay. It's okay, Drew. But yeah, you know what? We finished eating, and then it was time to go. I looked one more time for Mr. Proactive himself. He was not there, guys. So I cried the entire way home. But you know what's okay, because the view was beautiful on the way back. Let's pretend that I'm not in bed right now. But this next clip you're about to see is the next morning. First, I have to show you guys my fit of the day. And then we went on a boat tour where they showed us a few spots of like Outer Banks filming locations. And I only filmed John B's house because they didn't really show us much. And a lot of the stuff that the tour was based on was like the captain of the boat. He just told us stuff. And then we went to like one little creek they filmed at. But I filmed John B's house. And in it, I'm going to zoom into a tree, and that's the tree where they hang out by, and they carved P4L, RIP John B, whatever. So that's kind of what this is, and this is the last thing we did in Charleston before we left the next day. So that is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you didn't, please like the video, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, comment down below what type of YouTube videos you guys want to see in the future, because I'm excited to hopefully start filming. So yeah. Also, the first thing the tour guide told us before we even got on the boat, he was like, just to make sure, are you guys all finished with the show? I don't want to give you spoilers. And everyone was like, yeah. He was like, so if I say JJ died, you guys aren't going to be, and I was like, you didn't have to bring that up. But anyway, yeah.